Greetings Guardians and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Now this is a continuation from my last video, preparation for day 1 Beyond Light, and even the raid if you so wish to do this for the raid. This is bounty farming, storing, hoarding, and cashing in on their sweet XP. Alrighty, so I got some numbers here. I got lots of numbers. I went and tried my hardest to get as much information I possibly could to make this video as info packed as I can. So if you want to farm for Beyond Light, the first thing you need to do is farm bounties. Everyone knows XP is amazing and you need it. It's that simple. So I've gone through and I found a bunch of vendors that I believe are beneficial and are staying. Now I do believe the recaster is a seasonal event, and I do not believe the recaster bounties will be continuing. So if you are farming recaster bounties, hand them in because I do not think they'll be staying. And if you want to farm for XP and they go away with the season, you've then just wasted all that XP when you could just cash it in the season and reaped its sweet rewards. Alright, so I've gone Strike, Crucible, Gunsmith, the Lectern at the Moon, and the Drifter. They're the bounty, the bounty ones I want to go for, because there's a lot of bounties to be had there, a lot of XP you can obtain, and in all fairness, that's sort of the bulk and core of the game. That's not going anywhere. The bounties are going to stay. They're going to be much the same next season anyway, so why not get them done now and don't have to do them day 1. Alrighty, so at Strikes, Crucible, and Gunsmith, there's 6 rotated weekly bounties. Now this doesn't mean there's 6 back-to-back, so 3 weeks you'll have all 6. They are rotated, so you could be super unlucky in week 1, 2, and 3, almost have the same bounties across all 3, as they are rotated and rolled out randomly. From what I've experienced in the last 7 weeks of trying this. Crucible is much the same, as well as Strikes. So as long as you are patient and check in every reset during the reset week, check and see if you need to pick up any of the weeklies, and then do them if you need to do them, or not do them. It's completely up to you. Now, the Moon Lectern has just the 2 bounties, and they never rotate out. It's just those 2 bounties. The Drifter has 3 weekly bounties. So that's 23 weekly bounties you can store at 12,000 XP per one, which is absolutely amazing. So you may be wondering, how many bounties can you hold? Well, you can hold 63 bounties and missions. So if you hold, say, the Chalice or the Fallen Transponder, that counts as a bounty slot, and that will limit how much you can actually carry. So if you've cleared out that milestone / mission log, and your character holds nothing, you can hold 63 bounties. That's the number we're going off, 63. I'm going for 60 bounties, purely because if there's any missions that come up as soon as you load into the tower and you can't get them, it's day 1. There may be bugs, maybe glitches, and I just want to secure that there's not going to be 3 new missions off the ball. There's going to be 1 to go talk to someone. So we're going to leave that space just in case for some reason it doesn't work. Alright, just in case it doesn't work. So if we then take those numbers, so it's 23 weeklies, each character then can hold 37 dailies. Now, you want to get those dailies from Gambit, Crucible, then Vanguard, and top up with Gunsmith if you need to. I don't think you do. 1 or 2 may be alright, but try and avoid it if you can. And I'll tell you why in a second. So if you get 60 bounties like that across 3 characters, alright, 3 characters, with no XP buffs applied, and you sitting in orbit, not in a team, you'll get 1,494,000 XP. Off the bat. That's a lot of XP, guys. That is an insane amount of XP. 1.494 million XP off the bat. Now that's not taking into account the well-rested buff, which gives you your first 5 season pass ranks after reset. A bit of a double XP bonus there. So, there's that XP buff there. We're not taking that into account because it is a variable. Everyone will have it, but it's just a bit of a mission trying to factor that in. Now, if you own the season pass, which I'm guessing most of you will own going into the new season, if not, that is okay. But if you own the season pass, at rank 1, you get a 20% buff, flat buff to everything you do, 20% XP buff, which is absolutely amazing. Alright, now as you level up the season pass, obviously it gets bigger and bigger, and all the buffs for XP stack. The next big buff you can get, which is always a constant on you, is actually the Guiding Light, found on most exotic ghost shells now. If you pre-order, the ghost shell you get will also give you the 10% XP buff for Guiding Light. So it's a 20% for season rank 1, and a 10% flat buff as well, and it stacks. So, you know, it's a lot of XP. I worked it out here. Now I have the number here. It is 1,797,740 XP. Just a lot of XP. And that is without the well-rested buff. That is without leveling up your season pass and getting the fire team buffs or the seasonal rank XP buffs, because those all stack as well. Because at season rank 7, you get a plus 2% XP. And at season rank 5, if you're on a fire team, you'll also get another 2% XP. But I usually do that at the tower. So if you're at the tower with your mates and you got that at season rank 5, you'll get that plus 2% as well. So it's a lot of XP up for grabs. We'll say 1.8. 1.8. 1.8. Let's do it. If you have the season pass, 1.8 million XP. Too easy. Very easy. All that sweet XP. Sweet XP. Alrighty. Now, you may be wondering why I said earlier, don't grab the gunsmith bounties until last. And the reason for that is just make it real simple. We're leveling up about a 200 power level difference. It's biggest we've had in such a long time. Normally they're about 50. With all that stuff, I guaranteeing blue gear or even green gear will become something that you'll rock for a wee while. Just until you get up to that high 1200 mark. With doing that, I would suggest picking up the gunsmith bounties after you hand in all the other bounties, just so you can get even more XP. Obviously, Europa will have bounties. There'll be missions, milestones, and adventures to complete, which is even more XP. You're going to be stacking so much XP on day 1, you'll be absolutely astounded at how much progress you'll make in the season pass. It'll be so awesome. And don't forget the power bonuses from the artifact as well, because we know there's going to be an artifact. We just know there is. And if you want to wait till you pick up the new artifact to hand in all this, you can do that too and level that up like a crazy person. Because that is why you leave that 3 gap there, so you can do some missions to get your artifact. It all works, guys. It all works, and that is so much XP for you. There's so much XP to gain, so much XP to obtain. Now, if you are a solo player on PC and you need a hand, you obviously got the Destiny LFG group, but you can message me directly either here on the video. You can join my Discord group, which I've just started up for people wanting to find other players to play with. Or you can message me over on Twitter, and I'll try and help you out the best I can. As long as I'm online, I'll try and help. If you want to catch me live on Twitch, I'm doing runs for everything. So if you want to run Nightfalls, or you just want to run Strikes, or you just want someone to help you get through some content, let me know. I am more than happy to help. Alright guys, that is going to be it for this video. As I said, there's a lot of XP to get. There's a lot of numbers. I'm trying to make it as simple as possible, because there's equations you could put in it. You can make it more complex, but no one wants that. We just want XP, bounties, numbers. Make it nice and simple, guys. Anyway, I want to say thank you so much for watching this video, and enjoy the rest of the content. It's just me running my first Grandmaster Nightfall well during this double XP week. So, double drop week, sorry. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching again, and as always, stay safe, take care, goodbye for now.
bad guy in charge and his big scary plan.
When we have a common goal, civilians and Guardians can stand side by side.